Oh, hey, Trek. Look, I'm sorry I want to watch sports tomorrow, alright? I'm curious, actually, if you can recognize what this music's from. I can give some hints. It's from a JRPG. God, who developed it? It's a JRPG from the PS3 era. Oh no, it's neither of those. This music's from the soundtrack of Resonance of Fate. Which is, in my opinion, a very obscure JRPG. I'll be getting started in just a sec. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I mean, yeah, I actually genuinely feel bad about the conflict tomorrow. If I hadn't agreed to do like a watch party with like people IRL, I would have just flaked on it, but okay. Yeah, God. Don't rub it in, Trek. So, here we go. Realms of EXETHER. So, let me just turn off the music. You can use the in-game music. So, this is a mod based on a D&D campaign, I believe. So it's a completely original world. You've got like humans and elves and gnomes, like all your D&D races. Lots of kobolds. And yeah, it's kind of the same tech level as a regular game of Victoria 3, so like early 19th century going into 20th. And I've been playing it for the past couple days, and despite how early it is, and it is a very early work in progress, I think it's pretty neat. There are some caveats, however. It is steampunk. It's not necessarily particularly punk, though. I don't know if I'd call it punk. The biggest issue, and it's actually what gave me some misgivings about showcasing this on Twitch, is there is AI art in this. A lot of the art assets in this are AI. Which I'm not a fan of. I'm hopeful that they're placeholders. So, I like the mod. I don't like the art. And if any of the developers see this, I would very strongly recommend that you switch off of generative AI art onto something commissioned. Aside from that, oh, and some parts of the world are a little underdeveloped. That's the other main issue. So the devs themselves have freely said that there's large parts of the world in this that just don't have, like, it's not even that they're lacking sheen, they haven't even been balanced to like be particularly playable. So that's also something to be aware of going in. So normally you would think, like, all those caveats, you're just like, oh god, well, why would you even bother with this? The foundation of the mod is really cool. The country balance is pretty good. There's a bunch of really cool details in this. The economy has been pretty much completely revamped with a bunch of, like, fantastical stuff to it. There's a lot that's really neat about this. And yeah, I'm hoping to showcase this. So, yeah, I'm just gonna start a new game. I'm not sure who I want to play though. Oh god, the first picture we get is the fucked up orc picture. Take this one out of the mod. It looks awful. His face is genuinely fucked up. Alright. Here's our world. And there's a couple of, like, big countries in this. So there's... I'm not an expert on the lore, because the lore isn't particularly well fleshed out. Or it's not that it's not fleshed out, it's not presented in a way that's particularly readable. So we have the Demonian Empire. This is basically the fancy British Empire. The Empire of Demonia is a land of ancient traditions of fading glory, just like the UK. Once the center of human power before the rise of magic brought it crashing down. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. They're your human hegemony, basically. A bunch of this continent is like a magical wasteland, which is pretty cool. With like different kinds of mages around here. Ravik are necromancer gnomes, which is pretty neat. Hobgoblins around here. Goblins around here. Bird people here. Frost giants up here. Unfortunately, you can't play as the bears. Never trust a gnome mage. I'm always saying that. And there's Dragonborn and kobolds everywhere. Kind of. I think the biggest kobold nation at the start of the game is the Dragon Isles. They're either an illusionist or a pervert. Or sometimes both. So, yeah, I don't know who I want to play as. We've got elves around here. Like the purple guy in Pathfinder Kingmaker, was he a pervert? I didn't play enough of that. Oh, he was an illusionist. Okay. I've got a couple of nations I'm thinking about. We can either go for Varia, which is a human nation. They have a lot of population, not a lot of space, but a lot of land they can colonize. They're kind of like fancy Portugal in that respect. We've got the Dragon Isles, which are, like I said, they're like the main kobold nation. Oh, you mean like bird people? There are bird people. There are bird people here. I have played them before. They're fine, but they have some pretty critical resource shortages, which really stymie them economically. It's kind of an issue. That's the main issue with these guys. Could go up here, I guess. Thing is, I don't know if their resources are any better, is the issue. I mean, these guys have got a really cool terrain, because they have, like, these mountainous cities surrounded by, like, all this flat wilderness around them. Like, thematically, it's really cool. They have no lead. Now, you may figure out, you can't really make bullets without lead. It's kind of an issue. It's not ideal. I'm thinking either bird people or kobolds. I'm just not sure which one to go for. Oh, for the monstrous races like this, they kind of all look really similar to one another because there's only so many art assets in the game. Same for the kobolds, to be fair. So the kobolds in this are actually dragonborn who have been infected with a kind of plague that turns them into kobolds. And I think it manifests as them being obsessed with dragons. Is the lore in this, I think. So yeah, cults. The thing is it's Victoria 3. Religion doesn't really play too much of a role in it, aside from influencing what goods people have access to. But yeah, I'm gonna give the Dragon Isles a go. Let me just Yeah, so the outcome of the Third Ravikian Crusade will shake the region, but on the Dragon Isles, a more immediate concern demands attention. A mysterious disease is turning Dragonborn into kobolds. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do this. He looks like Lelf. That guy looked like Lelf from Pathfinder. If you know about Lelf, you know. Okay, get ready for a lot of messages that look like this. They're unlocalized text strings. EXETHER welcome description. Onwards. Yeah. So, before I unpause, let me just get a look at what I'm dealing with here. We're rank number 6 in the world. It's actually pretty high. So the main culture is the Ilvasari. Dragonborn with draconic heritage. Okay. And we have kobolds who are discriminated against. Kobolds with draconic heritage. Kobolds. Kobolds. Gnomes? Where are these? We've got some birds. And some humans. Okay. We've got a very healthy construction sector. We've got a very healthy economy. What are we looking at goods-wise? Whoa, what? Pop consumption on trinkets. Pop needs. hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. I'm just looking through the economy. Is there anywhere I can view the religion? Okay, I may have found my money-making strat. So, out of all of the new goods introduced in this, one of them is trinkets. And they're really expensive. But specifically, they're being consumed by pops. Quite a lot of pops. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna build my economy around trinkets. I think, yeah, because the thing is I've played a couple games now, right? Not as kobolds. And trinkets are valuable, they're not that valuable. Hang on, let me just check the... Because I'm in the mod Discord, let me just check this quickly. Okay. In Victoria 3, cultures have something called obsessions and taboos, right? Obsessions are certain goods that a culture is obsessed with, which increases their market weighting towards it. Pops that have that culture are more likely to spend their money on trinkets that their culture has an obsession with. So in base game, it's the British and tea, for example. Taboos are typically goods that are restricted based on religion. So for example, it would be Islam and liquor is a good example from the base game. Kobolds have an obsession with trinkets. Yeah, we're becoming a trinket based economy. Or at least that's the ultimate goal. Trinkets are produced by taverns. I don't have any taverns. Okay, so first order of business, build some taverns. You know what? I think I want to aim for one tavern per province. Like, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna have tavern coverage, like, everywhere. Let's just build 5 to start with. As for declared interests... I could go for the Rhine Root Jungle. Varia usually colonize this, like, immediately. So... I'll declare it as an interest, that's fine. Cool. You know what? Remove that. Put one there. Yeah, okay. I don't have a colonial institution. Alright. I don't have anyone who wants a colonial institution. Shit. Okay. Armed forces want colonial exploitation. Okay. Put the armed forces into the government. God, this will radicalize everyone. Will it radicalize anyone dangerous? The devout and the intelligentsia. Okay. Yes, Sean, this is a fantasy game mod. I'm gonna give them a sec to just calm down before I try and introduce that. Rural folk will back professional armies, so that's past professional army first. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have a shortage of trinkets. I've never seen that before. That's specifically a kobold thing, I think. Okay, tech. Stock exchange first. Stock exchange because it reduces the impact of the market access price impact thing, which basically means that you have less of a economic issue if goods aren't produced locally to a business. So, long story short, it costs less to ship goods across the country to be manufactured, which is it just gives you a saving. Oh, I have subjects. I have a lot of subjects. Okay. Alright. Am I in a power block? I am. The Ashen Pact. It's a military treaty. We have defensive cooperation. And vassalization. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was waiting for my balance to plummet. The reason my balance dropped that much is because we're now spending our money on construction goods. So what's the inputs on taverns? At the moment we have watering holes, which converts liquor into entertainment and trinkets. Okay. So I'm also going to need a supply of liquor. Oh, I don't have any distilleries. I've put the cart before the horse on this one. Okay. Before anything, I need a distillery. Otherwise, my taverns will have literally nothing to sell. There we go. That's my subject, 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 not my subject. And they're kobolds. May have to do something about that. Cut through some of the red tape. I have unspent authority. Can get in another... Oh, I don't know if I want to do a consumption tax on trinkets. It'll bring in a lot of money, but it's going to make it even harder for kobolds to buy treasure. So I'm not sure if that's what I want. Let's do blubber. There we go. I'm at a positive balance now. Yeah, I need my building to be faster, so I'm going to switch to iron frame construction, which will be more expensive, and it's going to make iron... Yeah, I have like a massive iron deficit now. But that's fine. Yeah, build iron mines. What are you doing in Civ 4, Frankie? Are you doing that mod you mentioned yesterday? Yeah, I'm running a massive deficit now, and it's purely because of how expensive iron is. You know, I'm gonna set most of these back to wood, except for one. There we go, that's much more reasonable. It's still a deficit, it's not as bad. You're just playing the base game, you're doing fascism. Oh, you build a Mount Rushmore? Let's go. See, now, the reason I declared an interest down here is so I can colonize towards this desert. Because this desert, which is full of weird green people, has access to chime silt, or chime silt, which is basically spice. It is a hallucinogenic... Chime silt is an ethereal substance renowned for inducing profound out-of-body experiences, bridging the gap between the mundane and the astral realms. This enigmatic drug is harvested from desolate regions like deserts and wastelands, where it naturally manifests in the ground in small amounts. Fungi and insects can feed on naturally occurring chime silt, and often act as the prime source from which chime silt is extracted. Yeah, I want that. Even if I don't use it, I can sell it. But I want it. Okay, so the humans and the necromancer gnomes are fighting, that's fine. Grant him permission. Time is of the essence. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. It's not a huge focus, but I want the prestige. I'm doing the wacky move of building the pyramids to unlock all governance civics so I can make a German police state of 500 BC. Our civilization never change. Okay, so what other resources do I have access to? I have access to coal, iron, lead, sulfur, wood, ruins excavations. Those produce trinkets. Trapping lodges that increases the mortality of adventurers, but gives you monster resources. Wishstone reefs. Wishstone is very important. Fishing wharves, Leviathan outposts, which are where you hunt giant monster whales. Squidding stations, fishstone reefs. Okay. And we can grow pipeweed and silk. Awesome. Notably before either Germans or policing were invented. But yeah, there were Germanic tribes, but Germanic doesn't mean German. So yeah, you're quite right. I mean, nowadays we use Germanic to describe Germans, but when we talk about Germanics in that context, it's a different ethnic group. Okay, how are my taverns doing? I built the taverns, I built a distillery. Yeah, so this is really notable here. Entertainment is practically worthless. They don't care about entertainment. Oh, an ad just started. God damn it. What do I have for an army? Got a decent army. Got a navy. Okay, ad should be over. So, a great example in here in my tavern. Where is it? I just lost it. It was right here, right in front of me. Here. So, in this tavern, you'll see liquor is about evenly priced. Entertainment is worthless. No one wants it. Trinkets are still super overpriced because they're not even being produced yet. The kobolds are going into the taverns. There's like bards and shit playing in there. They're just going past them to grab at the shiny stuff. That's what we need. We need to fund this crippling treasure addiction of the kobolds. And I aim to deliver. Yeah, so I'm slowly transitioning my construction sector from wood to iron, but if I do that all at once, I'm just gonna like bankrupt myself needlessly, so gotta do it gradually instead. It's so I don't cause like a massive shock to the price of iron in my economy, which would not be ideal. Okay, so ruins excavations. Dragon trinket priority. Wow, okay. And I can upgrade that to trinket expeditions. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be a big source of trinkets. The Spanish are getting rolled by barbarians. I'm just moving in after to capture the cities off the barbarians. I mean, that's how you do it, right? That's how you play Civ. You gotta be an opportunistic backstabbing shitbag sometimes. King Alexandros Katanos. Kobold King of the Dragon Isles. No, sorry. Dragonborn King of the Dragon Isles. We have 2.2 million kobolds living in the country versus 14 million dragonborn. There we go, obsession trinkets. So the dragonborn are also obsessed with trinkets. Wait, no, the kobolds aren't obsessed with trinkets. It's the dragonborn. Oh, I thought it was the kobolds. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's slightly less funny, but it's fine. All of our ruins excavations are at max employment and max profitability. They're making money hand over fist. And they're all owned by adventuring guilds. I guess that makes sense. So that means adventurers are going to become some of the richest people in my society. Because they have like a monopoly on selling trinkets to my economy. Yeah, my adventurers are prosperous and our heroes are wealthy. 46 standard of living. God damn, man. So the upper strata are archmages, aristocrats, capitalists, and heroes. The middle classes are who I'm more concerned about because there's a lot more of them, so they have a lot more money to spend. So that's your academics, your adventurers, your bureaucrats, your clergymen, your engineers, your farmers, your officers, your shopkeepers, and your wizards. Okay. And then everyone else is the lower strata. Yeah, I really need to cut into this iron deficit behind me. You know what, let me get myself out of the way of the information here. There we go. I think I want to go hyper-capitalist. If I make enough money internally, just selling trinkets to my own population, I can use the burgeoning upper class that gets that rich to invest internationally. Let's do that. Let's do that. I want to start investing in Ravik. Okay, what's happening with my art academies? Is anyone actually working in them? No. Oh, it's because paper's too expensive. Okay. That makes sense. The more plentiful I make iron, the less money I spend on construction goods, because the the overall value of, like, the market price of the iron will come down. Yeah, it's still massively overpriced, which means I'm paying more than I should be. So I'm curious, who is the... Can I tell who the wealthiest pop in my, census data? Here we go. Can I tell who's the wealthiest in the Dragon Isles? I could tell literacy, job satisfaction, needs? No, not needs. Wealth. Here we go. But that just shows wealth and whether or not it's going up or down. I can see who has the best standard of living. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen 50. Ever. Who is this? These are the heroes living in Calfa. Where is Calfa? The heroes living here have a standard of living of 50. For reference, the minimum standard of living that the upper class in my country expect is 17, and the average is 29. The lower classes have 6. These guys are like billionaires. And they're all loyalists. They all love me. I can't imagine why. Lots of job satisfaction. There's 481 of them. That's actually quite a lot. And they spend more money on trinkets than they do anything else. Yeah, okay, trinkets are the way to go. Trinkets are the way to go. That's how I make money. I'm gonna put a consumption tax on it. Because otherwise, me increasing the supply of trinkets, I do make money based on sales tax. But if I make money, if I put a tax on the actual purchasing of, how do you normally make money? Anyway, if I put a consumption tax on trinkets, that means they have to pay me every time they buy them. That's a big money maker right there. It is going to make them more expensive, but you know what? Those guys are not struggling to afford trinkets. They have the money. Can I import trinkets? I can. It's not worth it though. Yeah, the majority of these I'm going to need to produce, and I'm currently the #1 producer worldwide of trinkets. I'm the #1 producer, producing 30 units of them. The total demand is 88. That's insane. That's genuinely insane. Alright, I need to continue supplying as much of these as I can. Yeah, I want minimum 1 tavern in every province. And I'm gonna build taverns in all of my subjects as well. We need more trinkets. What do I need to do to get the next level of trinket scavenging from ancient ruins? I need mage aided or picks and shovels. Okay. That needs mechanical tools. That needs mechanical tools. Okay. So I need mechanical tools. There. We need to increase the efficiency of our trinket excavations. We currently have the 7th highest GDP in the world. I'm hoping if we get our trinket industry big enough, we can get #1. It's going to be hard because we're up against like a literal global empire with the Demonians here. In fact, who is #1? The Ulug Author- Really? The Hobgoblins have the biggest GDP in the world, huh? Okay. That's good to know. What I did there just now is I decreased the autonomy of one of my subjects from a protectorate to a dominion. The difference between the two is dominions have to pay me 1/4 of their income, and they are less diplomatically independent of me. So yeah, it's kind of evil, but it's fine. Fosmead Peaks, where are you? Oh god, you're all the way over there. Okay, I think I want to bring these guys into the fold. I'm just going to save, because I'm a dirty save scummer. Make them a protectorate, yeah. Relatedly, I just made the Incans a vassals, now the Spanish your main threat. What size map are you playing on? Standard 2 continents, control about half of one so far. So I think standard is what, 6 players or 8 normally? I think I've always played on huge, so I have no idea what a normal... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Huge does take too long, yeah. I just like the scale of huge in Civilization. It feels more like it's a plan, you know, it's an actual world rather than just like a strategy game map. Okay, no one's coming to help them, that's good. And if I win this war, they become a protectorate, which is what I want. Supernatural pursuit refers to the varying magical techniques used to aid adventurers in hunting down monsters. Common practices include the usage of potions of speed, scrying bowls, and more. Interesting. Having a nice little naval battle here. Well, that's for hunting monsters. One of the things you can do is you can issue potions of strength to people that work in your mines to make the mines more productive. And to facilitate the industrial use of potions, you can make actual potion factories, which is pretty cool. Okay, I managed to land my guys. The war is basically over now. The fact they let me land, yeah, the war's over. They're not gonna win. They're done. So, because the Dragonborn and Kobold assets are 2D, ordinarily when two people fight, they rotate their 3D models towards each other. So we've rotated the JPEGs to face each other. But at the moment we are using line infantry. So imagine Napoleonic Dragonborn fighting Napoleonic Kobolds. Just lining up to shoot at each other in big formations. You fucking what, mate? DV, hello. I'm playing Victoria 3 as Dragonborn and Kobolds. Welcome in. Because that's from this mod. There is a race of bird people. At the moment, we're invading a nation of kobolds that aren't part of my hegemony yet. Not opium in this. There is a magic ghost dust that makes you hallucinate. And I will be trying to cultivate it later. It's basically spice from Dune. But it's like made of ghosts, I think. I don't know. However, my economic strategy in this is Dragonborn are addicted to treasure. I am currently the global leading producer of treasure, and I'm still not producing enough. So I'm going to be spending a lot of this game trying to make as many trinkets as I can to sell to my own people to make money. They are obsessed with treasure, which is one of the most valuable goods in the game. They want the shiny things. I'm hopeful if I pass racial segregation, kobolds will stop being discriminated against. If that's the case, that'll actually be huge in this game. Because it means I'll unlock like a big part of my population. Because at the moment... Yes! Okay. Dragonborn, accepted. Kobolds accepted. Kobolds accepted. Kobolds accepted. Gnomes, not accepted. Don't mind. Don't care. Bird people, not accepted. Whatever. Humans, whatever. Don't even need them. Get out of it. Well, this is going well. Who plays a fancy RPG as a human anyway? If they didn't want people being racist, then they shouldn't have made a more interesting character. Yeah, exactly. There are eventually... Technically, there are already mouse folk in the game, but I want to show you what the mouse folk look like. Where are they? They're around here somewhere. Hang on. Whisker Fields. Okay. Do you want to see what the do you want to see what the mouse folk look like? Mouse folk. They don't have an asset yet. It's gonna come in an upcoming patch, but they just look like people. Culture mouse folk. They're like cuddly, friendly Skavens that play Farmville. Nice. Okay. Where is all of my influence going? Oh, okay. I need to increase my relationship with my subjects because they're unhappy because I decrease some of their autonomy, which is understandable. I have a lot of subjects, damn. I think I need to cut down on the number of subjects that I have. The economy, by the way, is looking great. Love that. Why do I have a cloud silver storage? What is using cloud silver? I actually have... Oh, I think I know. No, they're not building with it. What is it? Airship docks. That's why they're building airships. So cloud silver is a lighter than air metal that's used in airships. Unfortunately, I don't produce it, or have any means of producing it. So we're gonna have to import it. We're gonna have to import it at expense, which is unfortunate. It's like any other kind of metal. It's just present in some parts of the world and not others. I think it's literally spun out of clouds. Like you set up harvesters in clouds to get cloud metal out of them. In this, I think it's woven kind of like Mithril in Dwarf Fortress. We need more taverns. We need more taverns for more trinkets. We need more trinkets. I'm only meeting 1/3 of my trinket demand. We need more treasure. I have to put a net over the top of your workspace to catch all the shavings, or if you drop any. God, that would be a pain in the ass, yeah. Watch when this gets built. Trinkets are super valuable, entertainment is worthless because they don't care. I'm just gonna give a little starting capital just to start purchasing. There we go. Just giving them a little a few startup subsidies. Once I start making money, I can end the subsidies. No fighting. Yep. Entertainment worth 7. Trinkets worth 72. They've not produced anything yet. Okay, I need to upgrade what kind of bars these are. So I need to go from watering holes to dive bars, then wine bars, then cocktail bars. Okay. Okay. Now, where in the tech tree is that? Monster hunters, here we go. Also implies you could scuttle an airship by pulling the metal parts off until it loses buoyancy. Literally, yes, I think. I think that's how it works in this. Okay, I need to check. Are my taverns still making money? Because I have built a lot of them. No, they're not. Okay. What's the issue, fellas? Yeah, okay. Oh, we have potions. We have a potion distillery already. That's interesting. Oil-based potions. Okay. Oil-based potions use blubber, which makes me think we must have some Leviathan hunters set up somewhere. Yep. Okay. That's where we're getting all our potion ingredients from, is hunting giant monster whales. Do we have fruit? Do we produce fruit? We do? Okay. So we've substituted some of the distilling process with fruit rather than grain. And we are using monster yeast, so we're adding monster essence to also make it more valuable, because we have a lot of monster essence in the economy at the moment. We have a surplus of monster essence. Okay, that's another Dominion. What are our shortages? Iron. Clothing, ships, tools, groceries, and trinkets. Okay. You see, I could increase this, but mood. I also demand groceries, swords, and trinkets. Exactly. Yeah, okay, so I can introduce potions of fortitude to my miners, which will lower the mortality of them, it'll make it less dangerous, and it'll increase the amount of iron that they're able to mine. So, yeah, that's worth doing. I'm going to do that in all of my mines, and that's probably going to cause a potion shortage. But that's fine, I can deal with that. That's what a lot of my economy is in this game, is I just tweak things and then see what the knock-on effects of those are. Yeah, potions are really expensive now. That's fine. I need more potion distilleries. Okay. I mean, I want to build potion distilleries now because they're actually going to be really useful later down the line when I can upgrade the taverns. Because in the highest form of the taverns, one of the things you can sell is luxury potions. So this is really worth doing right now. We're going to be producing a lot of potions. It looks like a lot of the goods demands in my economy aren't even in my country, they're in my subjects. Like the clothing shortage, for example. That's affecting my subjects way worse than it is me, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fund the construction of textiles manufactories in their territory rather than mine. Okay, let's get rid of the consumption tax on fish. No, that's gonna cause a massive deficit if I do that. Increase the wages for government workers and soldiers. There we go. I'm going to switch the rest of my construction sector over to iron. The cost of potions has gone way up, so what this is going to do is this is going to increase the cost of iron by quite a bit. If I increase the cost of iron, it makes it more profitable for iron mines to buy the potions, so they can get more iron. So iron mines, for example, weren't earning as much money because they were spending a bunch of their income on potions. However, now it's much more cost effective to do so because the price of iron has basically doubled overnight. It's still expensive, but they're profitable again, which means they can hire people, which means people get wages. When they get wages, they get taxes, etc., etc. Right? They are participants in the economy. A kobold-based economy. I want to see, have the demographics changed any? Nope, I'm still 99.4% Dragonborn. Okay. There he is. There's a kobold. They've got little dog noses. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Anytime kobolds and economics come up, I end up quoting Senator Armstrong. Which one? Which line? Fuck the media. 24/7 spew of celebrity bullshit. I have a dream. Ugh, Tack, you're back. Okay, how are the potion distilleries doing? Trust me, a little war can work wonders about invading Pakistan to boost the economy. I get you. Okay. They're having trouble hiring at the moment. Yeah, so clerks in Urban Center in Cartharos, 4 qualifying artificers, aren't willing to work for a wage of whatever this currency... What is this currency? I mean, I know it's money, but what is the unit of... Whatever. I'm just gonna call them septums. They're not septums. Gold pieces, I guess? Whatever. GP. So they're not willing to work for 416, however they would accept 480. So the wages in the potion distillery are based on its economic situation. In order to afford and attract more pops, its weekly balance should be improved. It's literally maxed out. Okay, I think what I need to do there is actually increase the size of it to increase the economy of scale, which will hopefully make it more profitable in the long run. Kids can be cruel, Jack, and I'm very in touch with my inner child. What a... As far as games go, what a banger for quotes. Like, half of Metal Gear Rising is so fucking quotable, man. There's so many good lines. Why, what happened to my money? Oh, it's construction goods. It's the cost of iron. Okay. The cost of iron went up. I need more iron mines. Yeah. Okay. I need to get a handle on this before the interest gets too bad on the debt. Because that'll sink you. That'll sink you every time. It's just what happens when you make all your boss fights against the guy who read Das Kapital and Nietzsche and wanted to strangle them both. That's a really funny way of putting it. Also, kind of like, I think my favorite detail about Metal Gear Rising is about how Raiden starts the game looking like a masked lesbian. For like no reason. It's just the way they modeled him. He just has the look, you know? Mr. Lightning Bolt. The rare and elusive butch twink. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. Yeah. Iron, why are you so expensive? Is it because I'm using you to build all my buildings? Yeah, that's exactly why, but... How many woodcutters do I have? I have a few. Okay. I should start... Yeah, I should get some steel mills. Do I have any provinces that have both coal and iron in? No, looks like they've all been separated. Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna need coal. I'm gonna need coal for producing steel. Although in this, it's not just called coal, it's flammable solids. Because you can produce goods in this that are an analogy for coal, but aren't coal. So for example, in the Rime Woods, which is this area here, you can grow something called worm heart fruits, and you can burn those like coal. So there's literally growing coal on trees here, but they're like glowing red fruits, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, worm fruit, there we go. An anti-clerical and anti-monarchist movement known as nihilism has taken hold amongst the intelligentsia. No, I want that religion. Get out of here. Whatever happened to good old Pete? That's a good point. Yeah, why isn't Pete a resource in this game? Oh my god, my deficit's really bad. Sorry everyone, I'm gonna have to tax you really highly for a little bit, just until I balance the books. They're not gonna be happy about that, but desperate times. I do not want my interest getting out of hand. Okay, I have 35 months left on mechanical tools, and when that's done, I can increase the rate at which we extract trinkets from ancient ruins. So that's going to be good for me. That's going to be a big earner. Denominational exclusion. The state has an official state religion, but the people may choose to identify with adjacent denominations. Distant sects and exotic religions are discriminated against. Okay. What counts as a... Okay, so that would actually help me. Yeah, I should pass that. Handing out hammers to the adventurers can go back for the things that were nailed down. I'm gonna make another protectorate into a dominion just so I get their money. So it looks like, by the looks of it, all of these subject states are parts of the islands where everyone turned into kobolds, and we gave them like independence, which I think is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, so 84% of the people that live in this part of the island are kobolds, as opposed to 99% of them being dragonborn here. If you consider it's a disease that turns dragonborn into kobolds, that makes sense. I'm actually going to look up the... Just while I wait for stuff to finish, I'm just going to look up the Kobold Plague. Just so I can get a better understanding of it. Okay, so the Dragonborn Blight stems from the Dragonborn's extreme devotion to their old draconic masters. When the dragons died out, the sickness spread through Dragonborn populations, changing both body and mind. Many kobolds are even more zealous in their service than the Dragonborn, to the point of revering any draconic remains as sacred. An intact dragon skeleton to them is the equivalent of a sleeping deity, and they'll go to great lengths to both recover and protect them. That's what the Ossarians are, which are the guys here. They're Ossarians. So, yeah, Dragonborn love dragons, and if you love dragons too hard, you turn into a kobold. These guys. As opposed to these guys. I think that's fun. That's a fun little detail. They're like salmon. Like salmon, but the other kind of horny. Yeah. The textile mills are helping. They are helping. What are the shortages now? It's iron and tools. Okay. How many tool workshops do I have? 4. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the issue. Right, okay. I need to increase my mining and manufacturing base more. It's not enough to sustain my current economy. That's the issue. Traditionalism and mercantilism. That's why my economy sucks. Mercantilism means that imports tend to be heavily tariffed. Yeah, 15% tariffs on imports, 5% on exports. And traditionalism cuts back on your taxation capacity, nationalization compensation. Aristocrats, capitalists, farmers, clergymen, and shopkeepers don't have as much money to invest. It's not great. It's not great. We need to get off this. It also helps keep the landowners in power, which we don't want. Landowners suck. They're like the worst interest group in the game. Why is fine art so cheap? Why is no one buying it? No one's buying it. No one cares. They'd rather have trinkets. They'd rather have treasure than art. Dragonborn just don't care about paintings. It's fine. Once I get more iron and get more tools, my economy should hopefully stabilize. I say as I build textile mills and taverns. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna finish these 2 iron mines. See where the good balance is. They're still kind of pricey, but okay. That's helped to fix up the shortage, so now I should be able to get more tooling. Yeah, okay. More tooling workshops. These will earn quite a bit. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I want to give the capitalists more political power. Maybe if we painted dragons. Oh, you're so correct for that. You're so right. Okay, taxes are back down to a manageable level, which is good because the number of radicals in the country has gone up pretty substantially. To really get that down, I need to increase standard of living. Which means lowering the price of goods that people need to survive, increasing wages, increasing welfare, and increasing education. And healthcare. Healthcare is a big one. Yeah. 62% of my lower class are subsistence farmers. That's quite high. Just cast Cure Light a bunch. Yep, that one. Hey, okay. That halved the number of radicals in my country. I assume it's because the Osarians aren't being discriminated against anymore. So we stopped discriminating based on the fact they're kobolds. Now we've stopped discriminating based on their kobold-based religions. Yeah, I actually now have more loyalists than I do radicals. That's actually huge. Wow, I didn't think that was going to make as big a difference as it did. Okay, I need to set up my colonies because I need to get down there before it all gets snatched up. That's fine. That's not a rebellion until it hits 100. It's only 88, 89 max at the moment. There's one guy pushing for us to introduce a majocracy. Who invited you? Where are you from? Oh, he's an agitator. That's why. Get out of here. Exile. Exile dissident. Get out of here. We still have an iron deficit. God damn, man. Okay, I think I need to start setting up steel. Yeah, I need to set up steel production. Because it's more efficient. Are we not producing artillery? Oh, we are, just not enough. Damn. Why is artillery so pricey? In Cartharos, draconic oath devotees under Pantaleon Frangopoulos called for a violent revolt with Osirian people scapegoaters. No, don't do that. You all think dragons are cool, you're just disagreeing on how to do it. We'll address some of their concerns. Oh, down to 5%. Oh, shit, that's bad. Why did the radicalism just suddenly increase? It's not gonna pass. Back off. Back off. Don't. It's not worth the civil war. It's not worth the civil war. I'll try again later. That's so annoying. I was right there, man. I was right there. I could have had colonial exploitation. God damn it. Oh, you're right there, man. Okay. Most people want professional armies. Let's try and get that in. Okay. Steel mill built. This is probably going to be really stupid, but... Oh no, we haven't invented mechanical tools yet. Almost. 3 weeks. I'm going to switch straight to steel tools, which is going to make tools way more expensive for a sec, because there's not going to be enough steel to make them. But I need the efficiency, because I need to lower the base input of iron to lower the cost of iron into my economy. Cool. All right, there we go. Yeah, look. Price of steel. Or That's fine. That just means the steel mill is profitable straight away. It is currently the #1 most productive steel mill in the world because there's a bunch of backed up buy orders for it. Okay, now to find the ruins, the ruin expeditions. Here we go. I don't have gizmos yet, so we're not going to go mage aided right away. I'm going to go to picks and shovels first. That makes them consume groceries, but they produce more trinkets. It's only the 5th most productive ruins excavation in the world? Where are the other ones? You're currently shooting your foot off of coal power's health penalty. Oh god. Have you got sanitation? That helps. Not yet. Oh god. Because that means you're gonna have the health penalty from your population causing pollution, and you're also gonna have the health penalty from the coal output. Oh Frankie, you need sanitation. You need those sewers. It's Civ 4. Sickness doesn't fuck around. It'll get you. How's the old GDP growth doing? It's not great. I don't remember what I did there to make my GDP drop so much. I must have done something. I did something to my GDP. Oopsie. Sorry everyone, I did a fucky wucky to the economy. Aren't I a dummy? Alright, oh, these increase technology spread. That might be worth doing. Yeah, I should do that. I have a source of wish stone, so my literacy is really low. Yeah, I think that's worth doing. Okay. I just need to get, I want to get my economy under control first before I start wish stone producing. Green? Gray. Oh, that's fine. Let's speed up time a little bit. Okay. The intelligentsia is pushing for a presidential republic. Not so sure about that. You're a long ass way away from recycling centers or nukes. Yeah, that's kind of the issue of the industrial age in Civ 4. You have a lot of stuff that's causing pollution and not a lot of issues to, or not a lot of solutions to deal with it. God, that took me a while to get that word out. You do London smog yourself, you do. Yep. Especially if you've been halfway good at... If you've been halfway decent at increasing the population of your cities, yeah, it snowballs really fast. Oh wow, it's totally SS and not set using SS's account. Hey SS, how's it going? God damn it. God, the people do not want colonies. They really do not want colonies. Most of them are going to stagnate in the high teens now. I mean, realistically, you're not going to see super big city populations until you start to get stuff like, I think, like refrigeration and things like that. It's been a minute since I last played Civ 4, but it's the modern era is when populations really explode. I'm actually trying to corner the trinket economy because my country is all dragonborn and they love treasure. So I'm trying to corner the treasure economy. It is completely viable to try and corner the potion economy though. I just don't really have the resources set up to do that. Fridges for supermarkets and ecology for recycling. There you go. Yep. What do you mean I ain't joking? I'm being serious, yeah. Darvak declared... Who the fuck is a Darvak? Oh, they're dwarves. Why are dwarves declaring a rivalry with me? What did I do? A country of people who are like, can you handle your strongest potions? My potions are too strong for you, traveler. They're of the strongest and you are of the weakest. Potion seller. Going into battle, I require your strongest potions. Communism requires the scientific method, while fascism and liberalism don't. You just found a fidget spinner and it's one of the ones that works. Oh, okay. What do you mean works? Do fidget spinners not work? One of my gripes with Victoria 3, is you see the same events over and over and over again a lot. And it gets a little tiresome. That's why I click through them so quickly, because I've seen them a billion times. When they've got shitty bearings, they suck. Oh, yeah. Because a lot of them were made, like, super on the cheap, right? Once they got popular for a bit. They were just made of, like, the shittiest bearings and plastic you could find, yeah. Oh, you have oil? Sick. Leads carve into the deficit a bit. Okay, I still need more iron, I need furniture, I need clippers. The furniture should be an easy fix. Pops will always need furniture. So yeah, I'm gonna build as many of these as I can, I think. There's a couple of goods in Victoria 3 that Pops will always attempt to purchase no matter how expensive it is. One is clothing and the other is furniture. However, it means that if they're spending a lot of their income on furniture, they're not spending it on other things. So, increasing the availability of furniture, by my understanding, is a good way to increase standard of living. So that's why I'm building it in provinces, even where at first it will make a loss. Because I want to set up the manufacturing sector for it. I then want to see how much of a wood deficit I have, and then produce logging camps to meet that demand. God, it's hot in here. Hang on 1 second, I'm gonna have a drink. It is fucking sweltering tonight. It was raining last night. It was cool last night. I was comfortable. Not tonight. Oh God. It's so humid in here too. You'll get the DLC. What DLC, sorry? For Victoria? I think it's Colossus of the South is like the only DLC out at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you just summed up Paradox. It's kind of shit they pull all the time. Cool, alright. I've unlocked Monster Hunters, which means I can increase the production method in the tavern from watering holes to dive bars. That will create more adventurers in my economy. Will increase the alcohol consumption, but crucially, it will double the number of trinkets produced by taverns. Sphere of Influence has also been out, yeah. Colossus of the South is cool if you want to play as Brazil. It makes Brazil much more interesting to play as well as just kind of like South America in general. Do I have Sphere of Influence? I must do. Yeah, I do. I do own it. Okay. Alright. I just had to check. Who's fighting over here? Dwarves are fighting gnomes. Okay, that's fine. They can do that. They're welcome to continue doing that. Is there a corporation for trinkets? If there is, that's actually going to be hilarious. There is not. Is there one for distilleries, though? There is not. Oh, okay. Whatever. Burger time. Oh, I hope you enjoy your burger. Speaking of AI art earlier, I also got Sins of a Solar Empire 2 because I enjoyed the first game. It is fucking full of AI art. It's insane. Like all of the 2D images in Sins 2 are all like generative AI generated. It's so cringe, man. It's so cringe. Because like on the things is, I've criticized this mod for using AI, but at the very least, like this doesn't excuse it, but at the very least, this is a free product made by fans. They're selling Sins of a Solar Empire too. That is a paid commercial product. I actually need to check my playtime, because I might refund it, because it's a little underwhelming. My playtime is 42 minutes. Sick. All right. For me, actually, the biggest issue in Sins 2 has been the UI. The UI is really poor. Who are you going to war with? Those guys. What? Yeah, I'll join if you let me make you a protectorate. Wait, you're already a protectorate? Huh? Oh, it makes them a protectorate. I see. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm actually curious. I'm just gonna check. What is the? It's still very positive. That's interesting. I was just alt-tab during that whole war. Nice. Will you people let me have colonies yet? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take just pissing off the rural interest groups and the devout. That's a pill I could swallow. I'm colonialism pilled when I'm playing a game set during the Victorian era. That's how you make money. I need that hallucinogen dust, Frankie. How else am I supposed to get it? Purchase it on the market? I don't think so. I'm gonna go and fucking mine it myself. It's way cheaper. It's way cheaper, and there's a workforce already living there that I can use, okay? So, come on. God, that's like one of the most reprehensible things I've said in a while. That's something that, like, I feel a lot of people miss out on, is what is the definition of an empire? What is an empire? What makes a national entity into an empire? And the one consistent thing that has linked empires throughout history has been wealth extraction. The extraction of wealth from one part of the empire to take it to another. Rome did it, the British did it, the Spanish did it, the Portuguese did it, the Belgians did it. Did I say the Spanish? The Spanish did it. The Dutch did it. The Incans did it, the Aztecs did it. The Olmecs did it. It's the one consistency across every empire in history, is to take the wealth from one place and put it in another. Typically mineral wealth or populations as wealth. An empire is an entity that is just built around the concept of efficient wealth extraction, typically for the benefit of the imperial heartland. What corporation do I want? If in doubt, go Metalworks, because you get the army offense bonus. Sometimes I do consider streaming Civilization. I was about to say, I'm always a little concerned that'd be too dry, as I'm literally playing Victoria 3. The fucking economy game. Okay, unless I get some horrible RNG, I should have colonial exploitation soon. You got your civics all set up, state property, police state, caste system, and free speech? That's not very fascist of you, Frankie. Nice, okay. Time to set up those fucking colonies. Okay. There, and there. Demonia hasn't taken these yet. Ooh. The 100% culture output is too good. It is. It's very good. I don't have quinine. I don't have quinine. However it is you pronounce it. Shit. That means I can't colonize anywhere that has malaria. So, we are colonizing Thoughtsmith Ridge, a place that is inhabited by awakened bears. And there's millions of them, by the way. Millions of bears living here. We are doing this to gain access around this mountain to this desert. Is he hovering? Yeah, a bunch of the JPEGs in this are like... They're like, not sized correctly. If you want to see something really funny, the Naga. Like, he's just not sized right at all. Fucking looking like Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox. A lot of the animal people designs in this are really horny, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at that, Jesus. That fucking snail trail there. That's where you get AI art. Yeah, it just becomes really horny. Oh, we have a new king. King Odysseus. Character traits. Bigoted. Fuck. You're a dragonborn. Why are you racist? God damn it. Tenant farmers? That's good, actually. I need to get off of serfdom. I need more government buildings. Machine gun units don't require rifling? Really? In your game, I mean. They do in mine. Literally, you have to get the rifling tech before you can get a hand-cranked machine gun. We actually have a shortage of fish. Interesting. It's required for every other gunpowder unit past muskets. Huh. I wonder why that is. Not why you need it for every gunpowder unit, but why machine guns don't need it. There's got to be a reason, like game balance wise. Tenant farmers, nice. The reason you want tenant farmers is because it gives farmers more of an income, and it lowers the political strength of landowners, specifically. You ate the burger? How was it? What kind of burger was it? Regular? Yeah. What, just like a cheeseburger? Nothing wrong with that? Now, you may be asking, why is your bureaucracy going down so fast? It's because of these colonies. Because these colonies are full of millions of bears. And they all need to be administered. There is currently close to 2 million bears. Just based on like a year of colonization. There's almost more bears. There's probably going to be more bears than there are kobolds living in my country. There are so many bears here. So it's gonna be, that's gonna be a challenge in terms of maintaining the bureaucracy I need to keep them managed without, because if I don't manage it, I start to lose taxes. A small bear has just walked in. He wants milk. Tell him to hit the bricks. Tell bear to pound sand. Do they have an obsession? If their obsession is fish, I'm gonna be so happy. They do not have an obsession. Okay. Pharmaceuticals, nice. We gave him milk on a cat plate, but we think he likes milk from our cup better. Yeah, no, that's the case. Pets would much rather eat from the human cutlery. Pepper is doing much better now, by the way, my dog. She's doing much better. She's been on her medicine for 2 days, and today she started playing with her toys again and asking for food. And she was actually able to jump up onto the couch today. She's barely been able to walk for like 2 weeks. She just gets this cocktail of medicine she's currently on, and it's like she's her old self again. Yeah. So she's on antibiotics because she does have an infection. She was running a really bad fever, and she had an elevated white blood cell count. She's also on anti-inflammatories and painkillers as well. And I think it's a mix of those two, so her fever's broken. And she's on, you know, all these anti-inflammatories and painkillers, so she just feels way better. But her appetite has come back as well, so we need to do the full course of the antibiotics on her. She's still got like another 5 days of these things left to go, but yeah. It's so weird that kobolds don't have obsessions. You'd think they would. As we understand from Discord, all kobolds have as obsessions. Well, yeah, I mean, that's my point, though. Hopefully it's just a developer oversight. Right, I need another technology. I need psionic theory before I can colonize this desert, because this desert is full of walking nightmares and psionic storms. Gotcha, Pamda. Royce, hello. Are you streaming tonight, by the way? I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd ask. Oh, you just finished Doom 2's new episode. How was it? It's murderous. What difficulty were you on? Were you on ultraviolet or like the one below that? Personally, I don't think I would ever go on nightmare difficulty for Doom, just because of the whole resurrecting monsters thing. It's just not fun to me. Yeah, you're doing ultraviolence. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Well, I'm glad you got through it. And it was good, you said? Hard, but very fun. I mean, I think that's what you want at the end of the day. And I think it's good that the devs... Because, you know, at the end of the day, we've had like 30 years to get good at Doom. So I think if you're going to make something like that, you should make it hard. Ultraviolence feels like the intended way. Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's the intended difficulty. What was I going to say? I was going to add something else about my dog. I'm blanking. I don't know what I was about to say. I was about to add something else. Yeah, she's much better. She's doing much better now. Sus? Sus! How is that sus? How is my dog sus? Don't call my dog sus. Oh yeah, her weight. So she did weigh 17 kilos. So she was overweight. When we took her into the vet, she weighed 14. 14 or 13, I think. She lost a lot of weight because she just wasn't eating. The irony is I think 14 is her target weight, but she lost that weight way too fast for it to be healthy, you know? Magical focus. Which magical focus do I want? There is a magic system in this. Artifice? No. Yeah, let's go divine, I think. Divine magic. Nope, can't do that. I always made a joking conversation about losing weight that the most success she had was getting food poisoning for 2 weeks. Yeah, she's the same way. It's just she just couldn't keep food down. She had no appetite. What does state regulation actually give you? It doesn't give you anything. Oh, material, here we go. Dampening collars, material application, prescient profiling, Jesus. Profiling people using, like, scrying magic? Surveillance scrying? Oh, God. Veil disruption doesn't really do anything at the moment, so... can't get off of census suffrage just yet because it'll make the landowners chimp out and attack me. Surveillance crimes what J.K. Rowling's trying to do on Twitter. It's what the mold is commanding her to do. The mold that lives in her brain. It's the shadow war between the mold that lives in J.K. Rowling's brain and the worm that lives in Robert F. Kennedy's brain. I just summed up Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4, you have a worm in your brain. Resident Evil 7, you have mold in your brain. There you go. She hasn't posted in a week after that boxer made a criminal complaint about her. Yeah, well, it's literally, I think, because she's in danger of being sued. So her solicitors have told her to shut up, basically. She's not used to dealing with people that she just can't bully into shutting up with threats of legal action. Well, I mean, the thing is that's the only thing she understands, because if you criticize her, she threatens you with legal action. So in a legal context, literally J.K. Rowling literally just believes in might makes right. Legal might makes right. So when someone deploys that against her, she doesn't really have a response to it. I'm sure what she would love to do is for it to get thrown out and then she can countersue, but I don't think that's going to work. All I know is it made Rowling shut up, and that can only be a good thing. Yeah, it's not a civil case, it's criminal harassment. Yeah, exactly. Oh god, so it's so warm in here, I'm getting foggy headed, so I may be cutting this short soon. I can't think straight. It's too warm in here, man. It's too warm in here, and I had like a giant lasagna earlier, so... Outlook not good. I actually had a Garfield moment, yep. I don't know about French law specifically, but generally you can't countersue if someone presses charges. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is the UK has very... The UK is like the mecca of people that want to sue people for what they say. So there might be a statute to do it under UK law, but I don't know how it works against a French citizen. Or, is she a French citizen? Because I know she's... I know Algeria, it's a little weird, right? I think there's a lot of dual citizens between Algeria and France. She's Algerian, yeah. But would it be tried under French law? Pressing charges in France, okay, that makes sense. Fucking get her. Get Rowling. Fuck. Just drag her through the mud of the courts. Absolutely. She's threatened to do it to enough people. I have zero sympathy for her. Even regardless of my opinion of J.K. Rowling, which, I'm gonna be honest, isn't high. I think she's a morally reprehensible person, to put it lightly. No, if she's gonna be a bully about suing people, fucking sue her. Do it. Oh, it's because she was in for... Oh. I don't know enough about EU law to, like, confirm or deny that, so...
Oh.
I am sure, however, that as soon as this started, a bunch of transphobes suddenly decided that they were going to become experts on EU criminal law. I'm sure those experts have crawled out of the fucking woodwork since this started. I'm so glad that we voted to get out of the European Union. Imagine having that kind of legal power. That would be dangerous. We all know how much the average tourist loves legal action when anything annoys them. Oh, based on stuff I've heard of Irish citizens versus UK citizens trying to press charges in Spain. Really? Money. Yeah, I'm running out. I think my brain is shutting down. I'm probably going to make it to the 3-hour mark and then call it there. Because I can't think straight in this heat, man. It's... it's not great. God, it's so hot tonight. Saron have declared me their... Who are they? Who the fuck is Caron? These guys? Okay. Fine, I guess. I don't know what you hope to achieve here. Of course they're human. Oh, you have uranium? You're getting really lucky of those resource drops, Frankie. Oh, how are we doing for trinkets? We're still not selling nearly enough as... nearly as much as we need. Okay. How is our liquor supply doing? Oh, we actually have a surplus. Okay. Well, I guess that means build more taverns. That's all I'm hearing. Ugh. Seeing fucking realism next to Sonic Theory in the fucking tech tree. It's realism as in the artistic movement, okay? It's the artistic movement known as realism. You usually have terrible luck, so you're not complaining. Yeah, that's fair. Give it time, something will happen. It's civilization, there's always fucking something. Trying to develop pointillism over here, but realism elitists keep hitting us with fucking psionic blasts. Can't stand those guys. I gotta say, actually, that's a good looking dwarf. That's a good looking dwarf for Victoria 3. Oh, I love all these names, all these non-localized names. Hub name state Mazarov. Hub name state Kunduzov. The best of these, by the way, is hub name state. Actually, this state looks nice. I was being mean. City. Underscore city. What if we moved to hub name state? Actually, the state looks nice. I was being mean city. And then kissed. What are those? Citrus currents and reptilian heritage. Huh. Well, they're neat. I don't know what they are, but they're neat. All right, now that I have sonic shielding, I can... Yeah, here we go. The kobolds are moving to the colonies. Yeah, to actually give themselves economic prospects, the kobolds are moving away from the Dragon Isles and they're moving to the colonies, where they can go up in social strata. That's actually funny. I actually like that. Awakened wildlife. Psionic storms. God, this whole continent just sucks down here. It all sucks. Severe malaria. Regular malaria. Can't believe the wildlife went woke. I know, right? Very crooked looking dragonborn here. Let's try it. Let's try and enact census suffrage. The landowners aren't gonna like it, but you know what? The smart thing to do here is to make sure I don't have any generals that are landowners. I don't. Okay. There they go. Okay, they're not militant enough to cause a revolution yet, so I'm hoping they stay that way. Aurora Borealis. This mechanic does nothing at this stage in the mod. Eventually, they're going to introduce it so that as the veil breaks down, magic becomes more prevalent in the world, and the world's light starts to change. As it stands currently, veil degradation does nothing. It's literally it's a mechanic that exists that has no effect. Yeah, no one's gonna coup me. I'm fine. You get a pop-up if a coup's forming. A coup is different to a revolution in this. God, my game is lagging. I just noticed how badly it's lagging up there. Normally that's like it's yeah. It's struggling. It might be because I'm streaming and it's using up the CPU. We should pass this pretty easily, and then we'll become a constitutional monarchy as a result, rather than just an absolutist monarchy. Honestly, the map has been pretty static so far. Varia has colonized a lot, but that's kind of to be expected, you know? I'm just waiting for this reform to pass. It's a 98% success rate, man. Come on, how did I not get it last time? Autocrats, BTFO. Step aside for the Chad Democrats. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take that as an opportunity to save here, because I'm very foggy-headed in this heat. So, thank you for joining me. It's been wonderful to have you all. Let me just see if there's anyone in particular online. Equals up, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. EXETHER is streaming. What is that? Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, we're gonna raid him. Thank you for the gameplay. Yeah, no problem. I'm definitely going to come back to the save. It's just I would probably go for another couple of hours, but at the risk of getting graphic, I'm sweating my ass off here, and I'm not making good tactical decisions. Like there's a moment just now where it dawned on me that I hadn't done anything in like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh god, it's too hot tonight, man. I can't think. So I'm just gonna call it here. But yeah. All right, let's raid out. Oh, it looks like he's just starting as well. Yeah, so be good to him, be good to each other. I will be back with more Realms of EXETHER at some point. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. Just to reiterate, housekeeping, not streaming tomorrow because the football's on. Sunday, the current plan is prop hunt. We're going to be doing prop hunt. So, yeah. Catch you all later. See you soon.
And I will.
Not if you're getting hit by water chat for.
Yeah, not if I'm immediately getting turned into a furry. Yo,
And
Gotchapon, thank you for the raid
raid.
as well. Hello, hello. One moment, I'll give you a shout out in just a second. I've been forcibly turned into a furry.
Forcibly,
Why?
they say.
Why? I forgot about the hat, chat. I forgot
Fish
about
want,
the hat.
Men want me, fish fear me.
But hello, Gotchapon,
Now we're the same
thank you for
size.
the raid. Let me give you a shout out.
Look at
Yeah,
me,
they hit me
Gotchapon.
with the furry